man. So Shannon Sharpe has fired back after them allegations from that lady with that lawsuit filed by Tony Busby. They done dropped the lady name. She's Hispanic, Gabriela Zuniga. So it's not Michelle for sure. All right. So long story short, before we read this, to give you a summary, he's claiming that she has a tape that she's edited, and the nature of their relationship was very aggressive, very adventurous, and they did things, they role played and things of that sort. So he's saying that a tape was edited out of context to show him being aggressive with her in a way that some people may be able to say that it's grape. But my thing is, if you have a recording of someone and saying that you got graped, how would you know to record it? How would you know to record you being graped and you don't go to the police officers? You got hard down evidence, but you don't go to the police. You go to Tony Busby. Let's read this. So his legal team put out a statement saying, statement by Lanny J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. This message right here says, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're funking me, all right? While you're smashing me. That's from Gabriela Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7th, 2023. And then she also messaged him, I know you miss his big juicy ass. $25K for each cheek. And this came from her on January 1st, 2025. Now remember, the lawsuit said that the last time that he assaulted her was in January. And that is a day before this message was sent. So this lawsuit filed by Gabriela Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full, unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025. The day after she asked for $25K per cheek. As quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe, there are other examples of text from Ms. Zuniga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I could do whatever I want to me. I guess it meant you. So that came from her on November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. She sent that to him January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy funk. I want you to put a big black baby in me. She sent that to him August 6, 2024. Then she says, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. She sent that August 11, 2024. So it says these messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Ms. Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and shows to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all a part of her plan set up as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of grape, and would not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackball. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these claims vigorously in court, and he looks forward to vindication through the process and the judgment based on the facts and law. Alright, now let's see what people saying in reaction to this right here. Lady said that gravy, baby. Baby gravy. Dude said baby gravy, Old Navy, big black baby, Lakers and 5. A big black what? Why are you guys even entertaining these types of women? It would never make sense to me why a white woman beg for a black baby. What am I missing? Playing flower? Jeopardize your power. I'm praying for Oh yeah, I'm praying for based on those texts he received from this woman. It appears he was giving her some good loving, moved on for some reason, and she couldn't handle his departure. But as a writer, that's just my opinion. They be dealing with the same types of women claiming that's my preference, and they all end up doing them the same way. So people keep asking the big black baby that ain't turn them off. People who try to ruin people's reputation deserve some type of repercussions. Any lawsuit with the name Busby attached to it should be thrown out of the courtroom immediately. Does no one see a pattern here? Yes, we do, baby girl. We see it. Not the baby gravy. If y'all gonna accuse someone, at least make sure the receipts ain't that loud. Hey man, hey bro, they think y'all stupid. That's what I'ma just keep it G with y'all. And y'all was going for a lot the past couple years. So attorneys think y'all dumb. They think y'all dumb. But I'm glad that y'all showing that y'all not dumb. Alright, so keep that energy up and then you'll start to see less of this. It's gonna be a little balloon, then the balloon I think it's kinda popping right now. So the balloon blew up, it popped, and we're gonna stop seeing these as much. They're gonna slow down, especially coming from the few lawyers that's putting them out there, because these lawsuits rely on public perception. They want to use the public perception and what people are saying online and reactions to these lawsuits to force these people to settle. That's what they want. But if you guys are treating these lawsuits like they ain't shit, then these people ain't gonna settle. So that will slow these things down, man. So hey, keep talking that shit, keep shitting on Tony Busby. Y'all know I don't like that nigga. But let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.